Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of the Kansas Flamingo Chef. I'm Bill, the Kansas Flamingo Chef. If you haven't already done so, like, share, and subscribe. Hit that button on the bottom of the screen, guys. It matters. I need you to help me out. Today I'm doing something weird, because sometimes weird is just fun. I'm going to make chicken meatloaf. Now, you could cook this in the oven. Personally, I like cooking it on the smoker. If you've got a gas grill, charcoal grill, a smoker, a pellet grill, whatever, I'm going to teach you a really cool recipe that you can make pretty quickly on your smoker, or as I said, you can do it in the oven too. But it's unusual and it's fun. Let's make some chicken meatloaf. Okay, to make our chicken meatloaf, first get yourself a nice big mixing bowl. And if you don't like getting your hands dirty, I suggest you put on some gloves. The ingredients are really pretty simple. I've got a pound of ground chicken. You can usually buy this at most decent markets. If your supermarket doesn't sell ground chicken, ask the butcher. They'll take care of it for you, or you can get a grinder and do it yourself. We've got some minced garlic. I've got some tomatoes fresh from my garden, a locally sourced onion, green pepper, some celery, some baby carrots, a can of stewed tomatoes. I've got parsley, oregano, some Italian seasoning, and then I have, this is Lowry's Perfect Blend chicken seasoning, but you can use any kind of chicken seasoning or rub. And then last but not least, some salt and pepper. We're going to combine all these things in the bowl, make a big meatloaf, and put it in pans. Now I like to use two small pans like this, and I line them with aluminum foil up front. If you don't want to do that, no big deal, but the reason I do it, one, it keeps it from sticking, especially if you're cooking in the smoker, and two, you can lift the whole thing out and throw it away rather than having to clean the pan. Let's get started. Start by cutting up my tomatoes. Next, we're going to cut some green pepper. Up next, we're going to add some onion. Add just a little bit of baby carrots. All right, we're going to go ahead and add the meat into the bowl as well, along with some oregano. And some Italian seasoning. This is about maybe a tablespoon of each of those. And a little bit of the chicken seasoning, about the same amount. And then some salt and pepper. And then last but not least, I'm going to add the stewed tomatoes, just one can. All right, at this point, time to get messy. Just knead all this together. Now, unlike beef, there's not a lot of fat in this, so it's not going to get really congealed. So you might need to add a little dry good to it, whether you want to add crackers or pretzels or breadcrumbs. I like breadcrumbs. And just do the same thing, knead that back in until it gets to a consistency where it's not just watery. As I was getting ready to transfer this into the pan, I realized I forgot the garlic. Man, we can't forget the garlic. Garlic's what makes it taste good. So we're going to put about 3 cloves of garlic in there and mix that together again. There's no special technique here, just dump it in the pan and let it spread out a little bit. 2 of these small pans work perfectly for a pound of ground chicken. Now I just like to kind of make sure that I get it all throughout the pan as much as possible. Not really going for pretty here, since it's meatloaf. Alright, so before I put it on the smoker, I'm going to put just a very small layer of green salsa over the top. And you could use any kind you want, but I have a personal favorite. Okay, so this is the green chili salsa I'm going to be using. This is from Homemade, which is a locally sourced Wichita, Kansas product. Be sure to check out my friends at Homemade on the link below. This stuff is awesome. All of their stuff is. I'm just going to add a little of this Marty's green, or chili verde rather, right over the top on each one of these. Okay, as you can see, I'm out here at the pellet grill. It is already at 250 degrees, which means it's time to cook. Let's open this thing up. We've got our meatloafs here, or chicken loaves. And I'm just going to set these right here. I'm going to let it cook with all that smoke for about a half an hour. And then after that, I'll turn the temperature up to 350 and let them bake for about another half an hour to 45 minutes. And we'll pull them off and take them. All right, so it's been cooking now for just over an hour. Time to get out the gloves and open it up and see what it looks like. The other thing I have here is just a simple fork, so we can check the doneness. Just grab the one at the front. Hold this up so you can see what it looks like as I close the lid so we're not listening to the convection. There it is. Take your fork and just kind of press in there and see how done the center is. And you can see it is done. Alright, so I let the chicken loaf cook for a total of about an hour and a half. Then I took it off the smoker and just lifted the foil right up out of the pan and unwrapped them. That's why I did it that way, and let me show you what it looks like. So you are looking at the finished product. That is my chicken loaf. Here in a bit I'm going to cook some mashed potatoes and have at it. I'm going to cut into one of these just so you can see what it looks like. And we'll cut a piece out. And you can see it's meatloaf. Just happens to be made with chicken. All I can tell you is give it a try, you'll be surprised. Do you need the carrots and all that stuff in it? Well, I guess it's up to your particular taste buds. I like it because it adds a little sugary flavor. As always, like, share, and subscribe. Let me know if there's a food you'd like me to cook, something you've wanted to try, or something you already do. Have a great day, and we'll see you soon.